Hey everyone, welcome back to another Meteorology Monday. I'm Jim, and today we're going to talk about snowboards. No, not that one. Not that one either. Go for it, Kayla. Definitely not that one. So you may be asking yourself, alright Jim, if those aren't the snowboards we're talking about, what are we talking about then? The snowboards I'm talking about are ones used by the National Weather Service here in the United States. They basically are a couple feet wide by a couple feet long and maybe about half to 3/4 of an inch thick, and they are primarily made out of wood. They might have more of an updated composite nowadays, but it had to be big enough so that it was a large enough area for snow to fall on it, and you can get a good measurement over certain areas of the board. You want to make sure that board is flat. You don't want to obviously set it on a hill. So you put it on a flat surface, or mostly flat surface, and you put it on a surface that isn't concrete or pavement, something where the heat from the ground can transfer up through the board and start melting your snow. So it needs to be made of a certain material that allows minimal heat transfer so that the snow will actually stick, and then you can measure it across many different spots on the board and take your average. So last February we had a snow event here in North Carolina, and Kayla and I used a snowboard, what we had for a snowboard, and we put it out there in the yard so that we could go ahead and measure the snowfall associated with that snowstorm. It wasn't much at all, but at least we've got something. And we took some video of that, and we're going to show that to you right now so that you can get the concept of what is a snowboard. Alright guys, here we are. This is it.
This is a beautiful snowboard.
Yes, it's dirty. We like it that way. So as you can tell, we've used it quite a bit.
It's measured many snowstorms in the past.
So we'll let the snow melt afterwards, wash it off. Alright, so we're going to go pick a spot. You ready to come with us? Here we go. Alright, so we picked pretty much an open area.
Good
Not
area.
much trees.
No trees. Just that inconvenient
poles, telephone lines,
power
lines, etc., etc. Off the road, so that it's pretty much not impacted by a lot of things surrounding it, and it's mostly flat, which is also another good thing.
Mostly flat.
Right, here we go.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Snowboard has landed.
So there it is, right there. That will be our
There's our snowboard.
official snowboard. So guys, we're going to take some video over the course of the day and evening and see how we're progressing, and we'll see how this works. You ready?
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? It's been a couple of hours since the snow started, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a measurement just to see how much we got so far. Come on, let's go.
Snow over there. Snow over there.
All right.
Snow over here.
So as you can see, obviously not a whole lot, but we got something.
There's something. Doop, 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 doop. Yes.
All right.
We have
About a 1/4 inch. About a 1/4 inch.
I totally thought there was going to be way more.
Ready. Oh. Hang on, let's go this way. Ready? Snow selfie.
So there you have it. A snowboard in its concept. Might not have been the best snowboard in the world, but it worked for us. One thing to make sure for your snowboard is that it is a light color and not a dark color. Because if the sun does happen to come out at a certain time during your storm, it may melt some of the snow that's on the board if it's a darker color. So the lighter the color, the better. Also, you want your snowboard to be out far enough away from any obstacles, any objects, a house, a building, trees, stuff like that. So it's out over a flat open area, and that it'll have the best chance of accumulating the maximum amount of snow. Now, how do we measure snowfall if it extends for a long period of time? Do we just set the board and forget it? Do we go out every so often? National Weather Service goes out every so often to check on the snowboard and get some measurements. Usually within a 6-hour period, they will take measurements on the board, across the board, and take the average. After a 6-hour period, they'll sum up that and then clear off the board and start over again, even in the middle of a storm. And then they'll continue to repeat that every 6 hours until the storm ends. Now, once the storm ends, they'll take a running total of everything from the beginning of the storm and everything that they've totaled over those 6-hour periods, and then that will be the storm total for that area. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below so that you can see other Meteorology Mondays when they get posted. Also, follow us over on Instagram and Facebook. Wait for it. There it is. Until next time, I'm Jim. Thanks for watching, and happy snowboarding. Oh! Not like that.